What's going on, Buffs Nation? It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without some dope content to react to. Run up the skull by hitting the like and subscribe button, and let's get to 1,000 subscribers ASAP. This is Common Sense Buffs, where we talk about Colorado football with logic, perspective, and real analysis. No hype and no hot takes, just ball. That's all we do here. Now, if you're new here, welcome. YouTube tells us that about 80% of y'all are watching Common Sense Buffs for the first time, and we appreciate you tapping in. Around here, we break down film, roster moves, player development, and big picture program direction, always keeping it real and always keeping it respectful. And for the 20% of you who ride or die with us on every single video, we see you, we appreciate you, and you are always welcome. You know how we get down. Now, today we're going to be talking about none other than Mr. Boo Carter, a name that's ringing bells in Boulder and across the country. He is the former Tennessee Volunteer who transferred in this offseason to the Colorado football team in much need of a secondary rebuild, and he's one of the major pieces. Everybody's buzzing about his winter workouts, and I hunted down some of his highlights. Again, another collaboration with a great friend of the show, Broncos Country Edits. We're going to see him on defense and in the return game. So here are the 3 reasons why you want to watch this video all the way to the end. We're going to be watching highlights, but of course we're going to be breaking down the film, not as an expert, but as a fan, and just pointing out the things that I see that get me excited about his game and how that's going to translate into Rob Livingston's defense. Second, we're going to be talking about his skill set and how it fits into the secondary more broadly and on special teams immediately, especially at punt returner. And third, we're going to put some real expectation. Is he going to be that next Travis Hunter? Is he really going to be that 2, maybe even 3-way star with his play on special teams for Colorado? So those are the 3 reasons why I think you should hang out. Big shout out again to Broncos Country Edits for letting us use this content for fair use. Let's go ahead and get into it. We got to stop that before we get a copyright strike. We can't be having that right off the bat. Let's go ahead and stop that immediately. Let's make sure we got our settings right. Let's make sure we tight. Let's get full screen here. Let's get ready to really get into this thing. I have not watched these highlights. We're going to be watching these highlights together. And it looks like they want to get us with a commercial, but they're not going to stop us tonight. All right, let's check out the stats, which is one of the things I love about Broncos Country Edits. He really gives you the stats right up front. 63 tackles, 44 solo tackles. I love that he gets downhill as a safety, and he's able to tackle in space by himself. That is a must when you're a safety. You're going to have to tackle in space, and I love to see that. 3 pass deflections. And you know Rob Livingston likes to blitz. If you remember the old offense with Shiloh coming in there, blitzing and getting some sacks. Cam Silman Craig getting in there and getting some sacks. I really didn't see our safeties getting into the blitz game, but I love to see that he has some sacks on his records. He has 4 forced fumbles, so the ability to create turnovers, especially in the fumble game. And then 1 interception, right? Is it because he wasn't really making plays on the ball? We're going to see on tape. Or was it because guys just weren't targeting him in the pass game? And then 343 yards in the punt return game. You're going to see that he's a very dangerous returner. All right, let's get busy here. Let's see what's going on. All right, right off the bat, it's a blowout. 58 zip, and he is in the return game. Kent State looks to be punting from deep in their territory. Let's see what he makes happen here. They fake like they're going to come after it, so they're setting up the block. They're not trying to block this. Catches it at the 20. Let's see how he gets busy. Yeah. He gets downfield quick. He's already 20, 30-yard return. Back to the 50-yard line. You need a returner like that who can change field position. I think he might be up on the line of scrimmage here. I think this might be him here. This guy looks way too big to be Boo Carter. So let's see what he's able to do when he's lined up on the line of scrimmage. This is against Florida, so this is a big SEC matchup. During this game, Tennessee is ranked number 8, so you know they're going crazy right now. They're 4-1. Let's see what he does. Oof, love it. I love how he ducks under right here. Now here, the pressure is coming. Again, these are skills that, you know, you don't really see on film unless somebody's really watching the film closely. But watch him duck under the safety. He knows he could beat him to the outside. I don't know why they didn't bring any safety help to the outside to chip or somebody to get a body on him. They're going to just let him run by the tackle. But let's watch this. This is the left tackle, too, protecting the quarterback's blind side, and Boo is to the blind side. Just ducks under him, gets to the quarterback, and then just this other dude just comes in and levels him. You know, as an offensive lineman, you feel really bad when your quarterback takes a hit like that. I love to see him being able to come off the edge, watch him duck under. Just duck under just a little bit and get there. All right, what is this? First and 10, first quarter, first play of the game against Mississippi State here. They're ranked number 7. He's lined up right here. So this is where I think he's going to play a lot of football for Colorado. I think he's going to end up being the nickel replacement to Preston Hodge, but let's see how he gets busy in the nickel. All right, I love how he this is something you see from film study. He's probably watching, this really doesn't, everybody's chop blocking here on the line of scrimmage. This really doesn't feel like a run where I need to crash down. I could be patient, read my keys, okay, I got to get outside, right? Got to get outside. Here's my man, come up and make the tackle. Smart football play. Smart football play. Oh, come on. They know Boo Carter is hot right now. They're going to have commercials on here every 5 seconds. All right, this is Mississippi State. They force him to punt. He's back in the punt game. Oh, I don't like how you fielded it there. You got to catch that, but he caught it up with his hands near his, ooh, look how quick he gets downhill. Makes one guy miss and then finds the hole. That's the hole right there. All right. Going to be a problem in the field position now. I think he's back up here again in that nickel. He's getting a lot of reps in nickel. They got 2 wide receivers lined up here, so he's going to play that nickel corner right now. See how he does right here. He just reads it right there. The quarterback doesn't really, he knows where he's going even before the play fully develops, right? And I think that's what Boo reads right here. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm jumping this. Let's take it back just a little bit. Watch the RPO fake. And he's already out of there with the ball in throwing motion. I'm going to jump that right there, right? I'm going to jump that right there. Let me see how down and distance might have affected. So it's second and 7 right now. They're only down 7 points. They're deep into their territory. I don't know why he's in such a hurry to get rid of this ball. Let's see if the pressure is really there that forces him or if he makes this decision early and just chooses wrong. No pressure. Oh, well, it's kind of pressure, but he had already thrown the ball by the time the pressure got there. So I guess that's the one interception. That was just a great read, jumping the route. And wanting the ball more than the wide receiver wanted it, right? Let's watch it again. Yep. Quarterback throws it too far inside. Yeah, he already knows where he wants to go with the ball, and Boo just read it. All right, big time game. Now, this is one of the things that we talk about this incoming transfer class. You guys, we have guys now in this transfer portal that played real minutes in real big games against top competition. So this is him in the punt game. Again, it's 4th and 4. They got Georgia deep in their own territory. Let's see how he gets busy here. Again, Tennessee's not really coming after punts because they know they got such a dangerous returner. They rather set up blocks for him. Look at that. He doesn't need a lot of room, guys. He doesn't need a lot of room. Now, he's not really a blazing speed guy, but he's definitely very shifty. He'll make one or two moves, and he's not scared back there. That's one of the things you cannot be as a punt returner. You got to field the punts now. Can't be letting the ball bounce. Again, in the punt game, they're playing UTEP. You know they're about to smack UTEP. All right, now this is just a terrible... Look at this punt, bro. This punt, he's punting from like 6 yards in his own end zone. This is bounces at the 30. It's like a 35-yard punt. Oh, my gosh. Look at his ankles right here. What are you doing, man? Look at this dude right here. He's about to go by it, too. Look, oh, my God. He took both ankles. 1, 2. Damn. Bruh, look. Hey, hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Dang. Why you do them like that? Still making guys miss. Still making guys miss. And that's one of the things you see in winter workouts is how strong he is. I mean, I think he was squatting 4 plates. Definitely 3 plates and some change. Terrible punt. Oh, they're punting again. Look at this. Is that the same dude who he took his ankles the first time? What are you doing, bro? Come on, man. What are you doing? Can't you break down? Are you just diving at him every time? Yeah, now this. Oh, look at that. That's terrible. Number 25 with the hole. That's coming back. Illegal format. Yeah, UTEP out here just doing whatever. You got 2 penalties on the kicking team. Back in the punt game, 4th and 18. Good Lord. ETSU. Look at that. Another terrible punt. Now, it's not because he won't field it. They're kicking the ball end over end. I don't think they really want to kick it to him. They're trying to give the punt team enough time to get down there, but he still gets the ball. And he still finds the hole, where the wall is set up for him to... Ooh. Punter saved the touchdown. Come on, y'all. Hey, how many of y'all think I should just go ahead and subscribe to YouTube Premium, man, so I could avoid these ads? Because they're killing me right now. I reviewed Juju Lewis. I reviewed JoJo Williams. I reviewed Micah Welsh. I didn't have this many ads, man. But again, that's how much buzz is around Boo Carter right now. Even the YouTube algorithm is running ads against his highlights. Again in the punt game. So right now, so far in the highlights, we're not seeing him play a lot of defensive. Look at that. That's somebody you know has a lot of confidence and is a playmaker. And so do you guys think that Boo Carter is going to get some reps at running back? Brendan Marion has already hinted at it. He's clearly a playmaker. Shifty. Makes guys miss. And he makes moves inside of a phone booth, right? He doesn't need a lot of room to make you miss him. Again, back in the punt game. He's patient. He's not rushing it. He's letting his blocks develop. And he's taking what the punt team gives him. Off the edge. Being disruptive. Rob Livingston likes to bring pressure with the safeties off the edge. And look at him creeping up here. They motion away from him. Somebody should have known to get a chip on Boo Carter. It's the exact same play. Again, if you watch tape and you see both these guys line up on the line of scrimmage, they're bringing blitz. right? They're bringing the pressure, and they're trusting that the pressure is going to get there before the quarterback's going to get the ball off, right? So like the last guy, I mean, I know you got to run your route, bro, but look, he's creeping up, creeping up. If you're watching tape, why don't you just try to slow him down just a little bit before you get into your route? But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe you guys know ball more than me, but I'm thinking if I was the wide receiver, I would help my quarterback out just a little bit. You know that tackle can't get to him. Look, you don't even go out there. Yeah, it's over with. Force fumble. Helmet got to the ball. Yeah, man. What do you guys think of Boot Carter? Let me know in the comments. All right, finally some defensive snap. There he is in the nickel again. Now, confusion on the defense right here. He's looking back here, which is why you need a free safety who really watches a lot of film. This is why I'm interested. Is it going to be Fontenette back there calling out the play? Because clearly he's in the nickel and he's looking back. He's like asking the safeties, hey, what do we got? What do you see? What's going on this play? We got a veteran in Fontenette. We also have a couple of other guys. What's his name? Out of New Mexico State. Natine Mitchell, I think. Nate Mitchell, maybe. You got to know ball, right? You got to get your secondary lined up. A lot of times guys are trying to figure out the call. Why? We got 3 men out here. I don't know if this linebacker should be on this slot guy, right? So who's going to take, because Boo is like, maybe I got this guy. Corner obviously got the outside man, but who the heck has this guy? I think that's what they're trying to figure out. I don't think the linebacker is not sure. Okay, well, I guess it was supposed to be the linebacker. Forced fumble. Punches the ball out. But you need your safety, your free safety to be out there calling this play out, letting guys know how to get lined up. It takes a lot of leadership to be that free safety guy that really understands how to line the team up. Let's find him. I think this is him right here. Reads it. Reads it. Good football instincts. Motion. He reads it. Downhill. Violent tackle. Violent tackle. Immediately downhill and violent. We did not see a lot of violence from this defense. Man, he landed on his neck. Good thing he didn't get hurt. Or blow his knee out. Hopefully he was able to shake that off. All right. This is Arkansas. Another SEC matchup. I think that's him on a tight end. So he's covering a bigger wide receiver. He's able to get physical enough with that bigger wide receiver. Love to see that. All right, this is number 11. Talk about big games. Number 11, Tennessee. Number 6, Alabama. Both teams 5-1. It's early second quarter, 7-0. These are big time games right here. Let's find him. I think he might be lined up right here in the slot again. Now, I don't know what leverage he should be playing. I mean, I find it hard to believe that he was supposed to let that guy get inside of him. But he recovered well. Let's see this play off the line of scrimmage. Is he supposed to let this guy get inside of him? Right? Is he supposed to force him to the outside? Or is he supposed to let this guy come across his face? I don't know. You tell me, you cornerback coaches out there. I don't think he was supposed to let him come across his face like that. Or at least he was supposed to get hands on him and make at least disrupt the timing of the route because he was at his right depth. It's just that Boo recovered and was able to knock the ball out. Right? The ref is saying he didn't take 2 steps. One, two. Could have taken a 3rd step there. Could have gone either way, but good recovery. Was that him on a missed tackle? Yeah, this play is a blooper. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to rewind that. That was not even a football play. That was a blooper. What in the world? About to get killed right there. All right, y'all. There y'all have it. Sorry we had to end it on a blooper. But what do you guys think about Boo Carter, man? He didn't have a lot of reps there on the defensive side of the ball, but clearly he has the tackles, right? We saw 60-plus total tackles, 40-plus solo tackles. So he's out there getting busy on defense. He's also out there getting busy on special teams. But I feel like Boo Carter is going to be that real get downhill, lay some punishment on ball carriers, make wide receivers afraid to come across the middle. He's going to be very effective in bringing pressure to quarterbacks off the edge. I think we had a very, very versatile guy. I think we're going to see a lot of highlight reels of him in the punt return game as well. And, man, guess what? I'm sure Brennan Marion is drawing up some wrinkles in that offense to get Boo the ball. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this content. If you're new here, listen, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Go ahead and comment. And if you're one of the road dogs, man, who are always riding with me, I know you're going to do your thing. All right, everybody, I pray that God is blessing you. And if you're going through anything, remember, hard times don't last forever. Until next time, peace.